All right, everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. Aptera is on a steady pace to get the Aptera out, and they are actually working hard. We know that they're ready to put the PI2 together and slowly get all the testing done for it that they need, and as well as getting prepared to do the PI3 and put the PI4 together. So, we're going to talk about the chassis on this, and let's just get into this baby right now. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have everybody here. So Aptera, they're continuing to advance the production of the Aptera and put the PIs together. We know that that's where they can start doing all their testing. And actually right now what they have done is they were going to get shipments from CPC for the frame or the chassis of the body. Let's check this video out.
We have the chassis for PI2 right here in Carlsbad, and we're assembling it as we speak. Chassis parts for PI3 and 4 are in production and will be arriving in the next few weeks. Although these chassis parts are production geometry, they are not production pieces. These parts are machined. Our low-pressure forged and extruded parts won't arrive until later this year. But by using these machine parts, we're able to keep on schedule and validate our production design effectively. And our seat supplier is building the seats for these PI vehicles, which will be completed in the next few weeks. In summary, a lot is coming together in the next few weeks, making for an exciting time for Aptera fans.
So as Steve brought out that they're actually machining the chassis, they're probably making them here so that they could go ahead and, as he said, stay on schedule. No doubt that the CPC has probably gotten a little bit behind, and with Aptera wanting to stay on schedule, they need the chassis parts now to go ahead and complete the PI 2, 3, and 4 so that they can stay on schedule. And remember now, probably the reason why there's such a delay is because they actually had to make a change in the way they design and build the chassis.
That's great. Well, now let's talk about the drivetrain. I mean, people who are watching this video have recently seen the monthly update where we announced the Vitesco EMR3 as our drivetrain for production. Can you tell me a little bit about the EMR3?
Yeah, it's an exciting unit. It includes the DC to AC inverter, the electric motor, and the gearbox, including differential, all in one unit. So there are just two cable connections for the DC bus. There's no separate inverter. It has one coolant in port, one coolant out port. So it is liquid cooled, allowing us to maintain the performance that we need. And really, it's a very tightly integrated package that's very compact and fits, in our unique aerodynamic nose cone. So it's quite an exciting unit. It's 150 kilowatts, 300 Newton meters. We are able to maintain a high level of performance that I think will generate the excitement that our drivers are looking for. And I'm just really excited with the integration that we're doing to make this part of our vehicle.
So, as Chris and Richard brought out, Chris brought out that they are changing from in-wheel motors. They're no longer having the motors in the wheel that they were going to get from Elafe. Now they changed it to where they're just getting a single axle motor that they're going to put in the middle of the Aptera in the front section. So they had to change the framework of the suspension to hold that motor. It's a single axle motor that runs both front wheels instead of having a single motor in each wheel that they were going to get from Elafe. And with that design, they actually had to change the frame of the motor. And this is the way the frame looks right here. But yeah, this is where they had to change it so that the motor could fit in between there, and they had to add motor mounts. And this is actually what it looks like now. So there you can see the redesign. They beefed it up a little bit. and they actually changed the where the shock absorbers would go at, because the shock absorbers used to go down in between here, and you can see the motor right there. And they are actually getting this frame from CPC because they're actually adding SMC right here on the side. And so here's a better shot of the frame. You can see where they redesigned it. You can see it with the motor inside, and maybe that redesign is probably what changed in CPC getting the frame or the suspension to the Aptera facility in Carlsbad, California. But either way, they actually went ahead and they machined the suspension. They did it here, and no doubt that, like Chris Anthony said, there's to stay on schedule. And like I brought out in other videos, actually time is not really on their side. So they really need to stick to some kind of schedule. Otherwise, time's going to get away from them. And so that's smart of them to, even though they keep redesigning the Aptera and making it better, they need to stick to a schedule. So that's good news that they're really keeping on time and keeping on schedule. Well, maybe they're not keeping on time. They're getting a little bit behind, but as far as can be expected, they're doing a fantastic job. And they're also brought out about the seats. That has come in. So as you can see, the seats are about ready to go. They got the frame ready, got the padding and ready to put the seats together and put them in the PI 1, 2, and 3 and get it looking nice on the inside. So that's looking good. And don't forget that actually Aptera's got something going in Everything Electric Canada. So you could go there and check that out. And of course, Steve Framble's going to be there with Sandy Monroe, and they're going to talk about Aptera, but also you could probably learn stuff about your house and how to make it energy efficient and how you could basically come off the grid if you choose to do so. But you guys take care. My patrons, I got to give a shout out to you guys. You're awesome. You just don't know how much you help me out. I truly appreciate you guys. And thank you for watching my video, all you that are new here. And hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe if you want to check all my videos when they come out. But y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, Aptera, let's go. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.